way through our area. Also giving you smaller updates over on the AccuWeather channel, just keeping you updated on all the information. And some of these severe thunderstorm warnings and basically tornado warnings have expired at this hour. A lot of them were in effect until 3:30. We're seeing them expire in Schuylkill County, Carbon County, Northampton County as well. Portions of Monroe County have all expired. Even that tornado warning in Carbon and Northampton County. Would not be surprised if that is reissued in Northampton County. And if that is, and while we're on the air, I will give you the very latest information on that. As far as Warren County goes, in effect until 4 p.m. this afternoon. You can see all of that shaded in orange. You are dealing with a severe thunderstorm warning. It's because we just have not seen this cold front make its way through our area. Temperatures got up into the middle, upper 80s around the viewing area, so some very strong thunderstorms making their way through this afternoon. And as far as that watch goes, there is a severe thunderstorm watch in effect until 8 p.m. Now let's talk a little bit more about these tornado warnings, because I know it gets people's hearts racing when you hear tornado warning. And what this indicates is that not that a tornado has been spotted. In some locations, that's what it means. But with these particular tornado warnings, it means that on radar there is circulation that gives the indication that a tornado could be produced in a couple of these locations in Carbon and Northampton County. And like I said, Northampton County, you are not out of the woods just yet. So hold on. We may have another tornado warning being issued in a couple of minutes. As far as Warren County goes, you're under the gun until 4 p.m. Like I said, it does not mean that a tornado has been spotted. What it means is that a tornado is possible of coming out of a particular cell that is making its way through our area, and you can indicate that on radar with some of the circulation. Now let's take a quick look at NextRad, because I want to show you some of these thunderstorms that are making their way through our area. You can see off to the west, basically west of Allentown, west of the Turnpike, we're not seeing a whole lot. We may see this fire back up in Luzerne County and off to our north and our west. We'll keep you posted on that as well. But here's where most of that activity is, and just making its way north of 78 as we move into the Phillipsburg area and the Easton area. You can see that cell passing out of Northampton County into Warren County. We also have a cell just south of Bethlehem that is making its way off to the east. So a lot of active weather out there and some very impressive pictures. I think we're going to show you those pictures in a moment. First, if we have a chance, let's go over to traffic. I believe J.C. Kelleher is up there in traffic. Rick Edwards is actually up there in traffic. Rick, what information are you hearing on the area roadways?
All right, not too bad at all on the major highways, Mark. We do have a lot of trees down, a lot of wires down on the secondaries and local roadways. Now, we'll look at some pictures here. You can see the movement of the storm. Heavy rain here at 33 and 22 as we move farther to the west. You can see the rain has cleared. We're dealing with strong winds and heavy rain, some slick conditions, and visibility problems, of course, as this stuff moves through the Allentown, Bethlehem, and Easton area. But like I say, no problems, no accidents reported on the major highways. We do have a minor crash at Fullerton Avenue, the 22 eastbound ramp. That just happened. And in New Jersey, an 8-car pileup. This is near exit 7, 78 westbound, coming in about 7 miles coming into Pennsylvania at exit 7. 8 cars blocking the 78 westbound. So we'll get some more information for you on that. Heavy delays coming in. Also, a Mountain Road and Price Road in Reeders, Monroe County. We're having some problems there with the storms that just moved through. Again, most of the problems are on the local roads and the secondary highways. And you can see our PennDOT camera workers are checking out the cloud situation here with these hanging clouds over Northampton County, where Mark says we have the tornado warning in effect all the way into Warren County as well in New Jersey. We're just watching to see if any more crashes come in as the storms move through the area. We do have Gep Street closed in Bethlehem. We have a tree and wires down there between Penn and Linden Streets. And Northampton, police activity continues there through the afternoon. So we'll go back to weather and check it out with Mark, and we'll get back to you later on with the road situations around the Lehigh Valley. Mark, go ahead.
Yeah, some great pictures of area roadways, and you can see Shanersville not dealing with anything over on 22. And then as you move a little bit further to the east, some very heavy downpours happening. And like I said, basically just north of Easton, just north of the Phillipsburg area, you can see those cells passing off to the east, and they kind of have an east-southeasterly direction at this point. We're going to continue to keep you updated here on WFMZ and over on the AccuWeather channel. Actually, over on the AccuWeather channel, we're going to be throwing you over to WFMZ because we're going to give you continuous updates there. Let's take a look at some of the pictures that have been coming in, and this is from Sean Boyd and Jim Thorpe, and the cell passed through there in Carbon County, and you can see just the size of the hail that has fallen there. His whole backyard is covered with this basically half-dollar size hail. Very, very impressive. If you don't think that this could damage a car, it certainly can, and you can see the rain falling in Fountain Hill. Just about an hour ago, you can see the rain falling, just heavy, copious amounts of rain falling in parts of our area. It is causing some street flooding, and Rick said there's not a whole lot of problems on area roadways at this moment, but you certainly could see some of these heavier downpours causing some problems on area roadways. So a lot going on out there at this hour, and we just want you to be careful as we make our way through the afternoon hours here. And basically the best information I can give you is just to stay indoors. If you don't have to go outside, then don't go outside. Some very, very severe weather passing through our area, and with some of these thunderstorms and some of these tornado warnings. And I kind of want to reiterate what I said about a tornado warning before, because it's very important that people know this, because when you deal with these tornado warnings, people obviously get their heart rates going. It's a very serious situation. We showed you some of the hail that was produced with some of these cells. And with those tornado warnings, what it means is that the cell on radar has some circulation to it and has the possibility of producing a tornado. It does not mean that one has been spotted, although we're getting lots of reports of wind damage, particularly in the Bath area in Northampton County. So please be careful out there this afternoon and this evening. We're going to give you updates as often as we can here on WFMZ. So stay with us here this afternoon, and as we make our way into the evening hours, we could see this threat continue into the evening hours, especially across the eastern part of our viewing area. And as you can see, those are the locations that are still dealing with some of the very serious cells at this hour. So please be careful out there this afternoon. We'll see you in a couple of minutes.